Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Glenleathann and the Scottish farming series. I'm down at Milk That Hen's farm, down at the hen milk farm, and I've just had a little bit of an experiment with tram lines. Hopefully it's worked, we will see. It's quite a small field this, so I don't know whether it's worked perfectly well, but we've used our 4-metre seeder to plant wheat in here, and we'll need to get it rolled, but that's fine. But what I did, I tried to do some tram lines. Now, we will cover tram lines properly in a next episode maybe, but the idea is that with this, on the farm here there's a 20-metre sprayer, and this is a 4-metre drill. So, in reality, what I need to do is basically 4s into 20 is 5. So what I would do is I've done 2 passes, and then I've done a tram line pass, and then I've done 2 passes, and then that's a full working width of the sprayer. And then to continue on, I would do another 2, and then another tram line. So there's another tram line there. It's really hard to make out, but it is there. And then another 2, and then again through again, so across the field. So what I did a headland tram line, and then I went up and down, and in the middle here it got a little bit messy because we kind of overlapped a little bit, so we will see what it looks like once we're finished. But like I said, on our fields we're going to do the same, so hopefully we can get some tram lines working on that. Will be a bit different because the working width on our on our fertilizer sprayer and our planters and seeders are different as well. So they're 6 meters, so and an 18-meter sprayer. So 6 is into 18 is 3. So you do 1 pass of 6, then a tram line pass, and then you would do another pass to do that complete spraying width. So 18 meters of seeding in total. It will make more sense when I get around to doing it properly, and I will put some numbers up on the screen when we do it as well, because it's hard to do maths and farm at the same time. But yes, we'll get this. We'll get a worker going on this in a little bit. Then what we have a couple of contracts on the go as well. So a contract up near the new sheep farm, so we'll go and have a look at that. Obviously you saw the build at the start of the episode there, so we're going to have a look around that. Go and see Woolie's sheep farm, and then yeah, I've got a contract for hay going on up there. Woolie's asked us to use our mowers up there, so we're using our mowers because his are in for a service, but we're going to use the rest of our his equipment for getting those bales in. Then there's another baling contract for hay down at the horse stables at Cobbler's Livery as well, so we're using their equipment for that, so we'll go and have a look at that hopefully at the end. Now, at the end of the last episode we were doing some more contracting, a silage contract, and the leftover bales I took to the BGA. We had 24 bales left over from that contract, which is kind of nice, so we put them into the BGA. So the BGA had the 24 bales in, and that has been processing. Now I'm going to show you that once we've done this round, because I think we're going to stand to make a fair bit of money out of this BGA. I also, the silage that's been processing in our fermenter, I put into our big cow barn as well, so that's been done. I also took on a cultivating contract on field 52, which gave us £5,695 as well. So, as I said, with the digester, yeah, it's been doing pretty well, and you'll see how I've set that up in just a second. The big thing is, I guess, yeah, it's is how it's processing and where it's processing to and what it's processing, because they're the things that are going to make us money, I think. So let's get this onto a worker. It's been a very dull day at Glenleathann this week, this game day. It's been cloudy all day. There's not been much rain, which is good, but it's definitely been quite wet. So get that going. There we go. And we'll leave that worker to it. So let me show you the BGA then. Go into here. So I also had a little bit of hay. I bought some hay and by accident. So that processed through there. So we've got some hay in our fermenter as well. So if I go down to the BGA here, as you can see, we've got 144,625 in the electric charge. That is just storing at the moment. Go down to the distributor, we've got 18,943 in there ready to process. And in here what I'm doing is allowing the digestate to go directly from the BGA into here. So we've got 4,000 litres of digestate processing, solid fertiliser processing from the digestate from the BGA. So it's all in one cycle. So what we can do is, we've got no silage left in there, so that's all to process. So what we can do is transfer that across to distributing, and that's going to go into the electrical charge, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put that onto selling, and then that will start doing. I'm going to keep hold of the methane for now, so everything is in a cycle now. So yeah, pretty happy with all that. If we keep an eye on the total, in the next hour it should go up quite dramatically. So now I've finished all the builds. Next game day, so September 3rd, we're going to put the time back to a normal playing speed. So I think we'll start on ×2 to start with, and then go from there. But for the rest of this game day, we'll keep it at ½ just so we can catch up on ourselves. So got the L200 down here. I didn't really show you this area last time, so got a little barn for Milk That Hen's little zebra, New Holland zebra. He's got his landy here with his nice little private registration plate, and he's got his house down the back here. Now I had a bit of an issue with the landscaping in this area. I should have flattened out really before I built, but yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you it just before we move on. So I think the plan now, we'll head back down to, yeah, we'll head up to our farm, and then what we'll do, we'll maybe grab one of our tractors and we'll head up to the Woollie sheep farm. That's doing well, that. We'll leave that to it, just do its thing. And what I'll also do is I'll come back down here with the roller, and I'll get that field rolled as well. So back to the farm. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, we've got busy few days going up. I'm away camping this weekend, and then this next couple of days. Then we've got the building work starting in our house, so plenty happening. And I think, yeah, well, today is Scottish exam results day, and my son's just finished his exams. So yeah, he did a lot better than he thought he would actually, and yeah, I'm super happy for him. He managed to get 2 A's, 3 B's and 2 C's, so he's quite happy with what he got. And The one C that he got is going to mean that he's going to have to change his subjects a little bit for next year, but yeah, generally he's quite happy with what's happened, so yeah, really happy for him. So, do I need anything from here? I'm just thinking. Probably not. Maybe we'll just hook this up to here. I can take this back down to milk that hen's farm and get that get his field rolled for him. I might do that a bit later though, and what we'll do now is we'll head up to the Woolies sheep farm and we'll go and get that sorted. So cows over here, nothing really much has changed. This is obviously all increasing a bit. 1,000 litres of manure. As I said, in here we've got silage, straw, no hay, so it's done another thing of food by the looks of it. But plenty of straw in there for now. So everything's ticking along. Milk wise, 945 litres, so all doing well. Yeah, so I think, yeah, Mikey gave us a message and talked about this cow barn, and he was saying that nothing really much is appearing in here, and yeah, like I was saying, I sent a message back and I said, basically it's the quantities of food that are going in here. So although I've got that much straw, silage and mineral feed in here, actually it takes a heck of a lot of material, this barn. So yeah, this amount that you see on the floor here will increase. It just, you need to put a lot in it. With the update that Cavalier Roy has put on the map, he has adjusted the amount of food in these barns, so it might be a little bit different on the new update, but I'm playing on the old update because I really don't want to have to rebuild everything again. This one here, wherever it is, this is empty at the moment, but we're going to put probably the hay that we got getting from these contracts into here. We'll put some in here as well, and that should keep everything right. So like I said, 2,000 cows in there. It's going to be a lot of food to go into there, so that's why, Mikey. So let's head. I'll go and drop this off, and then we'll head back up to the sheep farm, and we'll see you up there, I think. Right, I got a little bit distracted there. So the field that the worker was cultivating or harrowing, I got finished, and I've moved it over actually onto field 41. Oh, up this way, which is a grass field. So we're going to get that sown with some sort of wheat or barley as well. So just coming up to the sheep farm, and we'll quickly show you around. So I've kept some things quite similar. From the time lapse it's changed a little bit, just because I wanted to keep the time lapse to a certain length, and I've added some bits and bobs in afterwards. So we've got a jet wash in there just now. This field here is going to be ploughed and sown into proper grass on the right here, and then I've added in a couple of containers here. One's got seed, one's got lime in, and then we've also bought a couple of extra bits of equipment. So bought ourselves a JCB telehandler for up here, and forks. We've got a couple of bits of equipment, trailers, and tractors wise I've gone for old school on this farm. So we've got a massive 5470, and we've got a Cavalier Tedder, and then over here all our sheep are in and they're all happy. So yeah, plenty of sheep in here, and this gives us access through into this field which is owned by the farm, so we can do some contracting for Woollie on there. And then round here is Woolie's farmhouse. Now he's a bit of a messy chap but he does have some modern things. So he's got some wind power here, but yeah, his farm's quite run down. He's got a very nice green Land Rover, having said that, relatively new, but yeah, definitely function over form in here. Got some old stuff in here and things like that, but over here he's got an old silo that he used to have, and he's got some transport here for his sheep. And then this is his big sheep pen. Got fuel just there as well. Got his big sheep pen here with all his sheep in it as well. So this bit was new from the time lapse. I've re-sculpted all this and put a hedge in and stuff like that. And then round the side here we have some more barn space. So in here we've got wool distribution, so that can be distributed straight to a sell point or to a spinnery or something like that. We've got our water tanker, and then he's got a couple of balers, small and then a square and a round baler. In here we've got a front loader tractor, so he's got a nice Massey Fergus 3115 with bale spike, and then this area here is kind of a workshop area. And then down here got another bale trailer, more bale storage here as well, windrower, Cavalier, and a KUHN wrapper. And then in here we've got our little lambing barn as well, so that's all there. This field as well will need to be ploughed out and made into a proper grass field as well, so a little bit of work to do still on this farm, but all good. So I might have a chat with Woollie. We'll get up to the field, which is just over the back of those trees over there, and yeah, we'll get on with making hay, I guess, while the weather's good, as they say. So in fact I'll go and park this over here, and just mark out the way over here somewhere. We'll go and see Woollie and yeah, see where we're at. Okay, so Woollie said grab the 5470, which is fine by me. I like this tractor. It's pretty rapid actually, and yeah, he's got a worker helping out over here cutting the grass just now. So got some farm hands helping us today, and yeah, I've just got to get round and get this all tedded. So this is the field in question. If you just come out of cab, yeah, they've not got much more grass to do actually, so that's quite good. I think we'll start in this far end. Again, it's getting fairly dull out here. So I'll start up here and get this unfolded. And then, yeah, we'll go around this way, I think. So, turn the corner there, and then let's get this in. So yeah, it's quite a good working width, this Cavernal and Tedder actually. Yeah, the workers just got this to do. Using our mower as, I can't remember whether I said it earlier actually, we're using our mower because Woolie's mowers are down at the dealership. He's got a JCB Fast Track as well, and basically the fast track and the 2 mowers are down at getting a service at the dealership, so we can't use them today, but get to use this fantastic tractor at least, which is good. Let's pull in this, no bother. Right, stop there, lift that up, spin round. So I think we've done a lot of grass stuff on this episode, or on this series so far, and unfortunately grass work, silage, hay is going to be a pretty important part of this series because we need a whole load of animal feed. But I'm going to try and mix up with a little bit of arable work as well. Next episode I think we will definitely get tram lines on the go in our fields. We'll get some drilling done, and I have a feeling that we've still got a cornfield that needs harvesting as well at some point, so we will get round to that. Missed a few bits up here, so we'll have to get them back and do them. But yes, hope you're still enjoying it. I still love this map. It's great. Really is good. It's something I could get my teeth stuck into, you know. There's some maps you just want to keep playing, and this is definitely one of them. And yeah, hopefully it's a little bit different to what you usually see as well. We've got 3 farms on the go now. So we've got the hen milk farm, we've got this farm, and our farm. Plus we've got the horse livery as well, where we're going to be doing contracts for as well. So the idea of this series is that I'll simulate contracts from these other farms, and the ones that aren't on the contracting system will be simulated through how much money the farms have in their bank accounts. So for instance, this is a contract, and on the contract system, so we're just going to be using Woolie's equipment and our equipment to get it done, but I'll obviously get paid through the contracting system, and any bales and stuff that I have left over will go to me. But if it's say one of Woolie's grass fields and we're doing the work for him, then we'll take the comparable amount of pay that you would usually get for that contract based on the field size, how much an usual contract would be, but then bales wise he'll get to keep what the contractor would usually keep, and I'll keep the leftovers. With harvesting contracts, I am going to simulate, because you can do on PC, have the contracts where you can keep the straw, so I'm going to do that on this, but the only way I can pick up straw on console of a contract is using the forage collector thing. So what we'll do, we'll use that for collecting straw off harvesting contracts. Obviously any harvesting contracts that are through the farms that we have built, then again we'll collect the bales and stuff off them, and we'll get to keep those bales of straw. So I think that's how it's going to work. Right, is that tractor finished over there? It looks like it has. Right, well, what I'll do is I will carry on with this. We'll get this tedded, we'll get it windrowed, and then, yeah, I'll bring you in when we start baling, I think. Okay, I'm getting there. we've got this all tethered now. We're just doing the first windrow. I sent back a worker to go and get our bale trailer from our farm, just because it's going to just speed up the process a little bit. So we'll go and get that out of the way in a second. And then, yeah, this is all sorted, so I think we'll just stop there a second. We'll leave this up here. And what we will do, we'll grab the baler. So move this out of the way. And then if we can get this headland out of the way, then we can get a worker onto the windrower. Just park that there for now. And we'll go and grab... Ooh, going the wrong way. Where am I? There. We'll leave that there for now. Now we'll go and grab a baler. And what we can do is we can start baling this ooh, that is one big windrow. We'll go and get the windrow, the baler. We'll do the headland first, then we can get those bales out the way, which will leave enough space for the worker to do the windrows. So, as I said, we don't want to do too much baling in this series, or show it, because there is going to be a lot of it, but I think it's worth doing a little bit because it is integral to what we're doing. There you go, and grab this one. I'll get this down there, and it only does 125 centimetre bales this, so we're going to have quite a lot of bales off this field, but that's okay. They're all going to go into animal feed, so that's fine. But yeah, quite enjoying using this tractor, it's cool. Very good. One of bullet bills. Going to fill up really quickly in it. Yep. Wow. Yeah, this is going to create a lot of bales. So I think what we'll do, we'll get this headland done, and I'll collect these bales up, and we'll bring you in after that. And just let you know how many bales we've got so far. Okay, that's the first headland done. Just count up the number of bales we've got, but yeah, it's looking quite encouraging. Plenty to pick up anyway. And yeah, obviously 125 centimetre bales, so they are a bit smaller than what I would like. I'd prefer to do 150 centimetre bales, to be honest, just slightly less to have to handle, but the bale sell point where these are all going is not that far away from here, so it's not the end of the world. And using the auto load or auto stack like this is obviously quite labour saving as well. But yeah, so 16 bales plus half of one in the chamber off just the headland, so you can do quite well out of this, I think. Right, now park this out of the way. Fact. No. Let's go and get rid of these now, and then I'll come back and we'll get the rest of this field done off camera. I think it's going to get dark as well, so it's already dusk-like with all this low cloud today. So we'll take this along to the bale sell point and then get rid of these. Okay, dropping down the hill to the bale sell point then, and yeah, 16 bales. I don't know what percentage of this contract it'll be. It won't be much, that's for sure. And obviously we've got 2 baling contracts on the go, so it will count towards both of those. So not until I get all the bales done will I know how many I've got left over, I don't think. Let's get them in there. Go. What's it saying? Why has that not worked? I reckon that's because I'm using a baler from not our equipment, if that makes sense. Right. Okie doke. I can imagine that's just affected Woolie's money. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at his stats. Sold bales, yep. So we've just sold 6,926 worth of bales. Oops. That's the glitch of using multiplayer, I suppose. I need to remember that one. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll have enough bales left over. What I'll do is probably go and get my baler in that case then, and we'll use our equipment to bale up that field. We can use the windrowers, we can use mowers, all that sort of stuff, but when it comes to the balers and trailers, I think, yeah, we'll have to use our own for the contracts. Right, good to know. On that slight failure, we'll finish the episode, I think. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do, and if you want to share a comment, you're more than welcome to. Next time, like I said, we'll be moving into September 3rd, I think, and we'll get some tram lines and what have yous on the go on our fields. Get some planting done, get some seeding done. Yes, right. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you all again soon. All the best.